Zac Efron is returning to Disney, and here's everything we know. I'm Jana Rosenberg.
I'm Gabi Conti, and this is your 24/7 celebrity news. We recently reported that Zac Efron is leaving Hollywood, but just location-wise, as the actor is not leaving the entertainment industry, thank God. In case you didn't believe that statement, well, good news, it was just announced that Zac Efron will be starring in a remake of the movie 3 Men and a Baby for Disney+. This remake is being produced by Gordon Gray, who just did The Way Back, starring Ben Affleck, which was actually one of the last films that you could see in movie theaters before the lockdown. And Zac Efron has officially signed on to get in touch with his parental side and star in the remake of this 1987 classic.
Have we ever seen Zac Efron as a dad?
No, I don't think so.
I
right?
am so excited.
I don't think we've seen Zac Efron with a baby. I'm trying to think. I mean, especially if he is going to play anything like the role he played in Neighbors.
Yeah.
You know, if he really is going to like own into that whole thing. It's been a really long time since I've seen the movie 3 Men and a Baby, but yeah, I do remember that each of the men like somehow can't figure out what to do with babies, how they work. I mean,
in 1987, 3 Men and a Baby was actually a remake of a French film called 3 Men. In the American version, a trio of 3 80s stars, Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, and Ted Danson, play New York bachelors who find themselves taking care of a baby when they can barely take care of themselves, all while also fighting drug dealers who are threatening the baby. The 1987 film, directed by Leonard Nimoy, was a huge hit and became Disney's first live-action movie to make hundreds of millions of dollars domestically.
And then years later, in the 90s, they made a sequel to it called 3 Men and a Lady, which is less well recognized.
I'm like so out of the loop on this. I've never seen this movie. I don't really know what this will be like, but I mean, the premise is hilarious.
Yeah.
And I think Zac Efron, we've all seen him in comedic roles, and he kills it, so I'm pumped for this.
Well, if you like a throwback film, 3 Men and a Baby is currently available on Disney+, so you can watch it, which could be a good way to kind of, you know, prepare for this when it comes out. So the reboot is starring Zac Efron, and it was written by Will Rochelle, who recently wrote another movie called Hot Air about a right-wing talk show host whose life takes a turn when his 16-year-old niece comes into his life, which sounds somewhat similar to the plot of 3 Men and a Baby, which might explain why he was the one selected to pen this script. There is no director tied to the project as of yet, and the search is in the works. The reboot will for sure need a major update, as we were saying earlier, as it is over 3 decades old of a film, but Hollywood Reporter claims that, quote, it is not clear how the material will be updated. Efron, starring in 3 Men and a Baby, marks his return to the Disney Channel since his breakout role in High School Musical from about a decade ago. So yeah, Zac has not done any Disney Channel or content. I mean, sure, he's done stuff produced by Disney, but no Disney Channel.
It's very
content.
exciting. I love that. I feel like he's gonna come back to the team and they're gonna be like, wow, you came in here, you were a green actor, like we didn't know what would happen with you, and now he's turned into heartthrob, great actor, philanthropist.
Yes.
You know, he's like
traveler,
wanting to be a sustainable energy influencer,
eco-pioneer.
So, yeah, I think this will be really, really cool for him. I'm excited. Since High School Musical, Zac has been showing off his giant range of acting chops, transforming himself to play the infamous serial killer Ted Bundy in Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile on Netflix, to singing and dancing along with Hugh Jackman and Zendaya in The Greatest Showman. As we report this, IMDb has not listed this reboot yet, so we do not know which role in 3 Men and a Baby Zac will be playing or who his co-stars will be at the moment. But the good news is you can currently watch Zac in another Disney movie that was just added to Disney+, and that's The Greatest Showman, which was just added this month to the streaming platform. And you can watch the 1987 version of 3 Men and a Baby on Disney+ as well, which I will be doing. I gotta see this.
I kind of feel like we need to prepare ourselves, and we'll prepare, and then we'll come back and we'll exchange notes about what we think.
I'm down.
What role we think Zac will play.
Yeah, let's definitely revisit
this. And also, High School Musical 1 and 2 is on Disney+, right? So
already
of course, if you want to freshen up on that
this year,
if you want to get into that. Well, are you guys excited to watch Zac Efron play a dad in 3 Men and a Baby? Which role do you think he will play, and who do you think his co-stars should be? Let us know. I'm Gabi Conti.
I'm Jana Rosenberg, and follow us here at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.